Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Forgotten Realms draft. Rare, gelatinous cube. Feel good about that one. Super strong rare. Comes in, takes care of a creature, already efficiently costed, and then you can even permanently take care of the creature if you pay some extra mana. Really good card. Otherwise, Hunter's Mark, also very strong. I like Charmed Sleep. I like the Fireball. Price of Loyalty, obviously good card with for the sack deck. I like Dawnbringer Cleric. There's actually just a lot of good cards in here in general. But yeah, slam dunking the gelatinous cube. See if we can keep going down this black path here. I'd like to play gelatinous cube if possible. All right, let's see here. Well, pick two. Well, we could take the Ghast. I think this is actually just a very good card in general. Maybe I just pick it highly here. Trickster, kind of a dice roll build around. I actually think it's a good card, but I don't know if I want to build around it. And Ghast is just 100% going to make the deck. Like, I can't ever see cutting Ghast. It's a very important card in the format. It's hyper aggressive. So I'm taking it over like a Trickster and a Fly, both of which are probably better cards, but I'm just going to be happy to get a Ghast, so I'm going to take it. All right, pick three. Well, I'm kind of just looking at Deadly Dispute. I like Shambling Ghast number 2 as well, but Deadly Dispute, much better than I originally gave it credit for. Good in response to removal, good sacking treasure to draw 2 cards. Just a really valuable card to get. I think I'm going to take it early here. And other good cards in here. Plate Armor is strong. I like Burning Hands. I like Minimus Containment. All of those are good. Basilisk is good. Ogre. But we'll take the Deadly Dispute for now. Be happy about it. And move on. All right. Now I can take Grim Bounty. I'm okay with that. Priest of Ancient Lore in here, which is good. The Hobgoblin Captain is good. Rust Monster is good. Null Hunter's good. But let's take Bounty and be happy about it. It's a good card. Cutting black as hard as we can here. Okay. So the pick now. Well, could take the Ogre. It's a fine card. Gives you some synergy, I guess, with Deadly Dispute, potentially. Otherwise, there's Improvised Weaponry, which can kill things. Probably just take the Ogre for now. Not sure what our second color is yet. And this is too expensive. This is too expensive. This is a fun build around, but I don't know if that's going to pan out. Well, pick 6 Dragon's Fire is pretty surprising, because this card is very premium. You hear something on watch is also good removal. I prefer Dragon's Fire because it doesn't have to be an attacking creature. You can proactively use it. I mean, you can also proactively use You Hear Something on Watch as a combat trick, but I definitely think Dragon's Fire is a better card. We'll just take it. I'm definitely happy with that. All right. Now there's Horde Robber, Hexblade. Probably take the Captain here. If we take the Hexblade, we get some more treasure synergies, though. That's true. Plus, we're not necessarily red. So if I take Hexblade... Yeah, you know, honestly, there might be a decent argument. I think in general, Captain is probably slightly better than Hexblade, but Hexblade keeps us in black. We want to cut black anyway. I actually like You Find Some Prisoners, but just in case I don't end up red, it's fine to get another pretty good 2-drop. All right. So, Dwarfhold Champion, good 2-drop, but we have Herald of Adar, Fate's Reversal, and Feign Death. Feign Death is cool when you have Enter the Battlefield abilities, so it doesn't really work with... It does work pretty well with Cube, actually. That's cool. It actually still kind of works with Ogre, too, because it comes back and then triggers itself. And it's bigger. Let's just take the Feign Death. I actually like Fate's Reversal, too. But Feign Death being a combat trick is kind of nice. Wow. Well, we got pick 9 Price of Loyalty, and we're in the right color scheme for it. And we have a Deadly Dispute already. So pick 9 Price of Loyalty is a good sign. So is pick 9 Fireball. So we'll take the Price of Loyalty. It's a good sign. And see if we can make that work. So it looks like green and white are open. Best card here is probably... could be the Sentry, just as a solid playable 2-drop. I'll take it just in case I end up that color instead. Wow, just all on-color stuff. So I might just take another Ghast. I personally just really like this card. I think Ogre would be a reasonable pick too. It just spits out treasures, good with Dispute, but Ghast is just so excellent. I like it. All right, pick 12 Rust Monster is good too. Rust Monster is legitimately just good. I think we'll take Bag of Holding and likely not play it. Last pick, Dueling Rapier. That is pretty awesome. All right. Yanti Malison is card open, which is good. I actually like Warlock class. It's a good way to sort of edge out your opponent. Plus, you can draw cards off of it. But there's Fireball, which is removal, and we are removal light currently. We have 1 Dragon's Fire, and well, we have a Grim Bounty too. But I actually like Fireball. Deals damage to your opponent, and deals with a lot of things for 5 mana. I think there's a reasonable argument to take Warlock class too. Just because stuff's going to die pretty often. And it's cheap. Maybe I just take the Warlock class because it's so much cheaper. Go for low curve here. All right, well, good opportunity to get another Deadly Dispute over Barbarian, Veteran, Earth Cult Elemental. They just work so well in conjunction with each other as well. Like just casting Deadly Dispute and then another Deadly Dispute and just sacking the treasures and drawing cards. It's just really good. So we'll take it. Be happy about it. All right. Eye of Vecna. Who has time to pay life to draw cards? Who on earth has that? Probably just a Yanti Fangblade here. Great card in general. It's got Death Touch. Usually doesn't want to be blocked. And is good at blocking. So it's got all sorts of upsides to it. Yeah, we'll take it over Evolving Wilds. I'm all right with that. Curve is looking pretty good currently. Look like we can be a 16 land deck, I imagine. Another Dragon's Fire. Good pickup. What's our creature count at, just out of curiosity? 7. All right, we're going to need some more at some point, but for now, I'm pretty content getting premium removal spells. So another Zombie Ogre, or we can take the Hoarding Ogre now. So what's the... Hoarding Ogre usually... I mean, it's fine to take here. It's a good card in general. It spits out treasures. Usually better if you're fixing or if you have big things to ramp into. But, I mean, it's fine. Totally fine. More exciting than Zombie Ogre, seeing as it's cheaper too. Pick 5 Owlbear and Hunter's Mark. Strong cards off color in there. Okay, so now there's Burning Hands and Fireball. I mean, Burning Hands is so much cheaper. I think we just take it. And then you play against the random green deck, and you're pretty thrilled to have that. We're going to need quite a few more creatures. But for now, we'll take these. So we do have the card draw of Warlock class and Deadly Dispute. So if we end up a little bit shy, you know how I feel about Splash and Cridle. I'm all about it. So yeah, we need more creatures anyway. Fireball is good, but Cridle's incredibly strong. And how many ways do we actually have to splash it? Do we not? No, this generates treasure. It's 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. Take Herald of Hadar. We already have a Zombie Ogre, so maybe I'm okay with getting this now. So we can take a random Veteran, or we could take the Unexpected Windfall. More ways to generate treasure. Mitigates flood. But we're a little bit light on 2-drop creatures, aren't we? A little bit, yeah. I guess we have 2 rapiers, so it's not like Veteran's bad. All right, Evolving Wild's great pickup now. Makes Cridle Splash that much easier. Just take an uncommon here. Doesn't matter. It's good against us. Neither of these matter. We'll take this, I guess. So we have a whole pack to hopefully find another Price of Loyalty. We've got some good sack outlets now, right? Maybe we just have the Deadly Disputes actually as sack outlets. I guess Rust Monster can be if you steal an artifact creature. So Goblin Morningstar is quite good. So is Death Priest of Merkle, though. What do we have? 3 zombies. And that's it. But it does spit out 2 2s. Which is good. But I could see taking the Morningstar, just equipment with that comes with a body. We already have 3 4-drops. I think I'm going to take the Morningstar, just go cheaper. Like I said, it gives the body, it gives trample. It's pretty awesome. So I could take Javelineer here as another cheap creature, or we could take Temple of the Dragon Queen as a way to splash Cridle as well, but we don't have any actual dragons to ever have it enter untapped. And if I take Javelineer, it's going to lower our curve, make these dueling rapiers better. Let's just take the cheap creature. So we got another Price of Loyalty. I probably take that over everything at this point. Even though we only have, like I said, a couple sack outlets, but that's okay. I mean, it's definitely going to be a card we're going to be happy with. So, Dragon's Fire number 3. It's pretty surprising. We still need some more creatures, but like I said, Warlock class and Deadly Dispute draw cards. And Morningstar counts as a creature, so actually we're okay. Surprisingly. I think we can probably dump Feign Death just because we've got such good removal going right now. All right. Not really dice rolling for that. Don't really need more 5-drops. Don't really need Great Axe. Don't really need Feign Death. It's not a good chance I play the Dwarf, right? I don't think so. Another 5-drop seems unnecessary too. Although we have the treasure. I don't know. I'll consider it, I guess. Another Price of Loyalty. All right, well, now I just wish we had the sack outlets. There's still a chance we end up with them. We'll see. All right, we'll take the Hoarding Ogre. Because somehow we ended up with only 2 sack outlets and 3 Price of Loyalties, which is surprising. Another Rapier. Or a Swarming Goblins. It's just, how deep on those can we go? I don't know. Have a super low curve deck. Wonder if it's actually possible to get away with 15 lands, maybe a bit too aggressive if we're doing Cridle. But let's take a look here. So we only ended up with 2 sack outlets. Huh. Surprising. But we do have 16 creatures. That's good. So we only need 1 island. So 8, 16 lands is fine. We can cut some of our top end. Do I like the ogres or the heralds more? I mean, I think herald probably wins games a little bit better if you're getting flooded. Because if you have nothing else going on, at least you can drain your opponent. So we probably don't want to cut too many more creatures. Maybe 3 rapiers is too many. But, oh, we have 15 creatures because of Morningstar too. That's true. So we probably could cut another creature if I really wanted. So maybe we don't need 2 heralds. Hoarding Ogre actually great synergistically with Rust Monster too. Spit out all the artifacts to sack. I wonder if 3 rapiers is too many. Oh, we can get rid of this. We don't need the come to the Knoll camp. Probably at least cut one of those. Yeah, we might have to cut. Might have to cut another one. I do like them with our, I mean, with our 1-drops, these are going to be really valuable. So I wonder if, wonder what else we can cut. Probably can cut one of those. So really 14 creatures right now with a boatload of removal. Could see maybe cutting the Warlock class, but these really push through extra damage. They're pretty valuable to have. But if I cut too many creatures, then I'm not looking great either. Running steal effects and removal kind of limits my space for actual creatures in here. I could maybe cut one more creature. Like maybe I can cut 1 ogre, just something on the top end. And that way I still have hopefully enough cheap creatures, but I still have to find 2 more cuts in here somehow. I'm definitely playing Krydol. This card just wins the game. And actually, how many ways do we actually have to splash for it, though? We have the 2 Deadly Disputes. Grim Bounty and an Ogre. And then an Island and an Evolving Wilds. That's probably enough, actually. It's like, you know, 5 ways to splash for it. Man, this is a tough deck to cut cards from. Could see maybe cutting Burning Hands, because I want to stick with the Price of Loyalty, just because I feel like even with 2 sack outlets, it's a good way to win the game. Could go to 2. With only 2 sack outlets, maybe going all in on Price of Loyalty is probably a bit excessive. Like having more steal effects than actual sack outlets. But it does let you push damage through. Maybe we cut the Burning Hands, which is a good card, but we have 3 Dragon's Fire, and we really can't cut any more creatures. Not comfortably. I can't comfortably, in good conscience, cut any more creatures. So maybe I have to cut a Price of Loyalty anyway. Because I don't want to cut the Dragon's Fire either. And I don't want to cut the Rapiers. I think they're important with our 1-drops. They're going to allow us to push extra damage through. If I could, I'd like to run even the 3rd one, but in order to do that, I'd have to I don't know, really figure out some cuts here. So maybe we just do the 2. And the last card we cut is maybe a Price of Loyalty. Could cut the Warlock class. But I think that can win the game too. And it replaced itself. This helps you find lands, find spells. All right, we'll cut 1 Price of Loyalty. This is tough deck, tough build. Very difficult build. I do like it though. I think if we'd gotten like 2 Sepulchre Ghouls, I think this deck would have just looked bonkers. But as is, it just looks pretty aggressive and good. So, all right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. I suppose I should probably look at the colors first. Yeah, we're pretty much dead even, so I'm comfortable with this mana base. All right, we'll see you round 1. All right, got a good keep here. Hmm. So I've got a few options here. I mean, I could Shambling Gas, Deadly Dispute it, spit out 2 treasures, or neg one the Ranger, but the Ranger can't block the Javelineer anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about that. I think we're going to Dragon's Fire the 2/2 and attack with the Javelineer. Because they just don't have a great block for it. So I could create the treasure. Might be worth it. Yeah, because then if I draw another land, we can do the loyalty, deadly dispute plan. So I think we'll create the treasure. Although, I mean, I can just kill a hawk here too, which is nice. I mean, I'm probably going to get a land at some point, right? Famous last words. Just getting the free kill is so valuable. I'm just going to go for it. Let's scry here. We want that land. Well, technically a land, though not the one I want. But do I still keep it? It kind of keeps me a turn behind if I do. But it also fixes for blue. Tricky. I think I'm keeping it. Now we'll definitely create the treasure. It's got ward 1, so I'm gonna have to steal the boulet, whatever it is. Got our blue mana here. All right, so technically now we can and drain them and deadly dispute, but they can block gelatinous cube to get their bullet back or whatever. But I don't know if I care that much. I mean, they don't have any cards left in hand either, so But it's a good opportunity to get some card advantage and really wreck them here. Well, I guess I'd rather steal Varus. It's only got ward 1, right? All right. All right. We'll see for the next one. Yeah, it's a good keep here. So, Grim Bounty makes the best use of mana. Dragon's Fire kills Icing Death the most efficiently. But Grim Bounty lets me cast Herald of Adar. Dragon's Fire just leaves me with more available mana. But I think I'd rather get my treasure now in case I don't draw land so I can play a 4/4 next turn. I kind of like that. Let's just kill this. And we'll get in with these 3. So they have the boots of speed. I have to be conscious of that. So I think I might just get in with these two. I forgot that you have to like, it doesn't move equipment off when you re-equip. That's the weird thing. So I guess I had to just attack with Herald of Hadar. I think I just wasn't expecting the evasive creature. Otherwise, I think it would have been fine. Wait, why did they not attack there? They could have killed us. I'm pretty sure they could have killed us, right? Oh, didn't give me the life drain. How mean. Guess we deadly dispute first here. Or do I sack the Ghast? Well, if I don't draw a land, then I can't activate Herald, but I'm not sure Herald... I mean, Herald at this point can't really win me the game anyway. I don't know. Can't decide. Guess if I drew Kreidel there, five, six, seven. Let's see if we crit hit, maybe. Man, I think the double drain actually would have, well, I guess not. They still would have been able to tap and do the bigger thing. So, all right. So they could have killed us like 4 turns earlier, whatever. Let's go to the next game. All right, we'll keep this. Wonder if I have to dig up the second black mana so I can cast this gelatinous cube. I don't know. I guess I can hold off on Evolving Wilds for a little bit till I either draw a swamp or a Krydle or an island. That'll help me decide. Morningstar's a good draw. I think the Veteran's probably a better idea just because it's guaranteed 2 power, whereas this is, you guaranteed get the equipment in a Goblin, but it's not necessarily attached. So it's probably wiser to hold off a little bit. Deadly Dispute is good. All right, well, this can fix for black now, so it makes more sense to just, or fix for blue. So we can get the black mana off the Evolving Wilds. Or maybe we get the blue mana for that reason, because this can cast cube anyway. Actually, that's... No, I think we find the black mana off of it. Because we have a need for the black mana now, so I like it more. That way we can just cube whatever they play and get in for 5. Could also kill that, but I'd rather just get another win con on the board here. And I can technically dissolve the Paladin too if I really want. If I so desire. And I can actually still dissolve, which is cool. It's not sorcery only, is it? No, it's not. That's cool. All right. They've gained an extra 3, 4, 5 life this game too. 6 life. It's gonna be 7 because they're probably gonna pick gain 1. I would if I were them. No, they're scrying. Okay. I mean, I don't see why that's a bad move. It probably makes sense. So let's just do this thing. Dissolve that. Ooh, Dueling Rapier. Well, it's likely lethal. All right, we'll see for the next one. No red mana. This hand is really good otherwise. Shambling Gas could get us red mana. Seems a little bit too risky because it's like all red spells with just black mana. All right, this one we can keep, though it's really not that great either. We don't have any threats. But we have our mana, so I guess I keep. I guess I should have started with either one of these two in case I drew Krydle. All right, thankfully didn't, because that would have been quite the punishment. And that was a really good draw, actually, too, so that worked out. And we drew well there, that's good. All right. Or rolled well, I should say. Null Hunter, you got it. All right, Deadly Dispute, cool. Got the combo going here. So they must have a fight spell, otherwise this doesn't really make sense. Question is, do I want to burn my Deadly Dispute? It might be worth it. Yeah. Problem is, if I don't, I'm kind of not doing anything except waiting. I mean, I can. This is just a good opportunity, though, to just draw 2 cards. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's just worth it. So, I can play the Rust Monster now, too. Then I won't have double black for Grim Bounty. I still think it's probably worth it. It just keeps the pace going, gives me a first striker. I don't know. If I draw any land, I can play Herald. If I draw black land, I can kill something. They had the fight spell anyway, nothing to be done. Right, veteran's fine. Now we can equip it too, which is good. Is it worth it to get the 2-for-1 here? I mean, Herald of Adar can do a lot of work for us, so it probably is. I think we'll get some extra damage in too. Although Price of Loyalty, no, I think we'll just get the trample going now. I'm all right with that. We can still use Herald next turn too, so let's just get some damage in. Like I could have waited and killed the owlbear, but I don't think it would have been better for us necessarily. Because now we can at least, you know, six lands. We can dueling rapier, but then we can't Price of Loyalty. So wonder if this is just a good opportunity now, just steal the owlbear and get in there. So now they at least have to kill Herald of Hadar. And if they don't kill the Herald, they lose. So they basically get this turn to hopefully not have yet another fight spell. So they did have yet another fight spell. But they had the blocker, that's not enough, so we ended up getting there. So it turned out attacking with the owl bear was probably a mistake there. All right, we'll see you for the next one. Yeah, that is a keep. I think we'll just go with veteran here. Cridle. Let's I mean, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I could trade the Javelineer for a Pixie Guide, but it kind of cost me a rapier too. I might just do, maybe just swing veteran here. Getting got by counter spells when you're the 16 land Omega aggro deck. Alex Stephenson, not a fan. Alex Stephenson, not a fan. Let's kill this thing. Sure. Actually, I would have, yeah, that's a much wiser target. Well, I'm glad they missed basically on both, so that's cool. Do I want to trade my veteran for a Scion of Stygia? I mean, we have a Morningstar and a Rapier in here, so not especially. 3 cards left. No, I think we can chill. This way we can do Cridle and make Herald unblockable next turn. Oh, that's cool. We can kind of do it all here. Getting got by counter spells. Alex Stephenson's not a fan. Alex Stephenson, not a fan. That's a cool draw. All right. After getting countered by Bar the Gate and the Villain's Lair while they're getting mana screwed, still just get there. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, it's a keep. Only a little bit awkward, but still a very fine keep. So we'll get our black land, then we'll get it going to veteran here. Yeah, this is good. Oh, that was a great draw. Now we can go turn 2 veteran, turn 3 gassed, and get a 4/2 4-power menace creature attacking here. I like that. I guess I could have waited for them to block in hindsight. I mean, there's a good chance they wouldn't have blocked, but that's all right. So I think I'm just going to let them get a treasure. I don't have to, but I'm going to let them. Cridle. Yeah, 1-drop trades with their 3-drop. I'm alright with that. Hexblade. So if I play Hexblade, I can still do Dragon's Fire. I think it's fine to keep, honestly. Nothing exciting, but I'm also possibly generating treasure, except if they bar the gate here or whatever. But they didn't. They just drew cards, so it's okay. Let's see here. So I can Dragon's Fire, the Horde Robber, attack with Veteran and Ogre. And Cridle. Yeah, I like that. So kill the Horde Robber. Attack with all 3. I don't even think we need to make anything unblockable. Yeah, it's... I think I can... Wait, if I make this unblockable, do I win? Or this? I think this, right? So I only made 1. So let's say I pay that, make that unblockable. They double block Veteran. They only take 5, so... Guess I decline. So we'll Secret Door, kill that. They'll take 5. Go 1. I don't think we need Dragon's Fire, but... Would it hurt to have another removal? Probably not. So I guess I can play Hexblade and draw that. All right. We'll see you for the next one. This hand's a little bit awkward, but we'll keep it. We're actually going to find a black mana instead of a blue, unless we draw a swamp, but we have Deadly Dispute, so it doesn't matter. We'll get blue eventually. I think it's a little more pressing that we get the main color here. Could do the Hexblade. Let's see. I only have one black mana, so better use of mana is Hexblade, because then the turn after that I can do Warlock class plus Dragon's Fire. I think this actually makes more sense, believe it or not. Sure. Alright, I think we'll do Warlock class first here. Swamp, Grim Bounty. Well, I guess Grim Bounty then. Well, the cool thing is next turn we can go Grim Bounty. Well, I was going to say we could do Grim Bounty plus Krydle, but I guess we can't unless we draw a Swamp. Guess this lets them Deadly Dispute. Well, we've got the combo going, but no targets yet. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll play a red dragon here. And then we can steal it and smash them. Draw some cards. Well, it's a little bit less sexy, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess you just do it. Oh, at least they took it, actually. Makes that better. Oh, geez. Well, I guess we're going to be able to level 3 Warlock class at some point. It's a lot of treasures. Ah, that's a good draw. Well, let's go land. Dueling Rapier. Can get in for 3. Make it unblockable. Fang Blades. Fine. We'll kill the captain. Hmm. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can deal 10 to us. Whereas, let's say I play 4, 8, 9 mana. So I can do Warlock class and hit them and they go to 4. But, and it does make better use of mana. However, if I play the Fang Blade, I can still kill them next turn off Warlock class. And I prevent damage to myself in case, like I can just block Swarming Goblins and still kill them next turn. I'm okay with that. Doesn't make the best use of mana, but it does give me a blocker. I don't think I need the land. I mean, if they drew a kill spell for Krydle, it wouldn't really matter anyway, I don't think. All right, I think we got him here, surprisingly. Wow. All right. We'll see you for the next one. All right, we got a great hand here. Nice little turn progression. Sure. Guess I could have done Warlock class and made them lose 1 life, but much rather have the Fang Blade there. Ah, 2 can play at this Fang Blade business, huh? Let's do, well, let's do Warlock class and draw, because we might get dueling Rapier here, so I actually want to do it before combat. Oh, well, those are all fairly useful. I guess the most useful being Grim Bounty, since it deals with pretty much anything. Skeletons are good. Well, I don't think this is going to last too long if we keep drawing lands. It's going to be over pretty quick. Do have some deadly disputes floating around in here somewhere. Just a couple of them, though. Bummer. Guess we'll lose our treasure for being able to play Krydle at the cost of dealing 1 extra life here and paying 7 mana. Well, our deck will show us when we top deck Krydle here. Nope, nope, just a land. No worries. I was worried there for a second, but nope, just a land. I'm going to do the Javelineer or the Warlock class. I don't know what I would prefer them to do. I mean, I think it's pretty much irrelevant at this point. I'm not quite sure what I could possibly top deck to get out of this mess. That actually does help. 4, 7, 9, but they have lethal on the backswing, so unfortunately I can't. Well, I guess they don't. So I suppose we can just equip here and get in for 4. Oh, geez. Yeah, dead. All right. I guess technically not dead, huh? Oh, okay. Dead now. That's good. All right. See you for the next one. All right, got a good keep here. Nope, no black mana. Probably still fine to keep, to be honest. Got 4 damage by turn 2. Not bad. Oh, that was a good draw. What's better, though? Probably the veteran, I imagine. So I cost myself 2 points of damage there, but then I get a menace creature next turn. Could be worth it. No hunter's good. So go land. That's a good trade. Hobgoblin Captain. Oof. Every mountain draw is uglier and uglier here. Oof. I guess at least my opponent's not doing anything. we're just windmill slamming mountains with a handful of just black spells. And they've just got like they've got just 6 owlbears in hand. They're just gonna go owlbear, 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 owlbear for the rest of the game. They're gonna draw 1 land and just play owlbears for the rest of the game. That was a good rip. Hmm. Man, price of loyalty would be pretty slick here. Hmm. Trying to think how to best do this. So I can block the ranger on the ghast. Hit them for 2 with Krydle. Can make a treasure. Can play the Hexblade, draw. I feel like doing it like this. So we'll make the treasure. Rust Monster. Guess that lets me play it next turn and leave up Deadly Dispute too. It's not bad. Actually, I can play it this turn. Could also Grim Bounty, I guess. But I'll play this plus the Rust Monster. I think that's actually better. Because then... I was gonna say I have lethal. I think I do. I think I do have lethal. Yeah. Because now I just make Rust Monster unblockable. And just, yeah, just sack artifacts. Oh wait, I can't pay that though. Ah, whatever. So we just attack here and make it unblockable. And then sack the Morningstar. And sack the Rapier. And that should be it. Alright. Well, we ended up getting 7 wins with the sack deck that really had the price of loyalties without the sack outlets, which I think is actually the more unusual thing to happen with this deck. I mean, there's a lot of sack outlets and there's only one price of loyalty. So getting 3 price of loyalties but only having 2 sack outlets, I think is actually highly unusual. Once again, I was wrong about Deadly Dispute for a long time. It's an incredibly strong card. Should definitely draft it when you can. Let's do some pack 1, pick 1s here. All right, pack 1, pick 1. Well, could take the Roper. If you end up in the life gain deck, you're pretty happy to have a 3-mana 4/5 beater. Otherwise, Sepulchre Ghoul, just because the red-black sack deck has been good. Is good. Faraday, fun card, but I certainly haven't had much success with it. Granted, still pretty small sample size, but at this point I feel like I know the environment pretty well. I think we've all seen enough drafts, played enough decks to see what this environment is. And whether you like it or not, it is 2-mana 3/1s. Beaten face. I guess I'd go Roper. It seems like the best pick. Whether you have life gain or not, you're pretty happy to have a 3-mana 4/5 blocker in this format, and you're pretty happy to have a 3-mana 4/5 attacker that can untap as well. All right, pick 2. Could be the Rave Enfeeblement. It's a 1-mana removal spell. Black Dragon's too expensive. Yanti Fangblade's good. I'd probably go Rave Enfeeblement. Against white decks, you're going to be thrilled to have a 1-mana hard removal, and against anything else, you're still pretty happy to have a 1-mana -4/-1. Still kills a lot of the relevant creatures. All right, pack 1, pick 1 here. Pegasus gets my vote as the most underwhelming to read and overwhelming to play cards in the format. It's like, wait, this card's not that exciting. And then you play with it and against it, and you're like, oh, I just deal an extra 5 damage to my opponent and win the game. That is pretty good. I might go Outlander here. 2-mana 2/3 reach with more upside. This is just a great value card. Lets you venture. Fills that necessary 2-drop slot. All right, pack 1, pick 1 here. Probably the Priest of Ancient Lore. Gaining life and replacing itself at a good cost is just excellent. Love that card. All right. Easy Magic Missile. Haven't gotten to play with or against this in a while. Great card. Very strong. And last pick. Probably the Morningstar. Good value card. 2 mana, you get a pretty solid equipment, and you get a body potentially attached to it. Really good. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.